Yeah, it's been wonderful. We've been here since pretty much the beginning when the program first started. Um, it's been really great to see the progress that the kids have made and the experiences that they've gained through the interactions of the different events at school, the different families, the community that the school's built. All of that is really where I think they've gained the most, is being able to interact. Obviously, their Spanish is excellent.
Absolutely.
Um, yeah, and we try to reinforce it every summer, but and it's really when we go overseas, that's where we can see the most with them, is their comfortability in being able to interact with everybody. Then we found out about St. John Vianney because it wasn't something that was necessarily on our radar in the beginning. And when we're thinking about how to prepare them for the future, a lot of it for us is coming down to the ability to build connections with people, because there's going to be perhaps different ways technology wise to help alleviate some of these, but you won't ever get that connection with somebody. One of the things that they're learning here obviously is not just language but culture, and the culture is really important to be able to connect with people, being able to have those shared experiences. And so for us, we think that's fantastically prepare them for being able to make connections with people.
The program has been a wonderful experience. We started it after they launched the program a year later after that. And we had three kids, so we had seen the progress in all of them. My oldest, she's 11 years old, she's in fifth grade. She is capable of reading novels and large books in Spanish, and it makes me so proud. I'm from Colombia originally, so it's very, very important to me and to us that she can communicate with half of her family. So when we went to Colombia, she is one of them. She loves the culture, and she plays with them. And all of our three kids are, they had never feel that they are just from separated from this culture. They feel like they can connect with my family, and I think that's one of the best gifts that we can give them.
You learn from your family, right? You learn from your parents, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, and the idea that they wouldn't be able to learn from half their family is a big difference for us because of the family dynamic. So we thought that was incredibly valuable.
I noticed that our kids feel special about being bilingual. They feel that they have a power, and they feel that they feel confident. They feel that they can do anything. And there has been a lot of times where they have helped people in public places.
Yeah, so my overall thoughts on the dual language program, it's an opportunity for my children and other children who would not normally be able to experience a second language, for them to have that experience and have that opportunity to be able to grow into multilingual adults. It's Our world is becoming more and more fused as we go, as we get older, and as our children get older. And I think it's only going to give them more opportunities when they're adults to have the second language. So I feel like the program is preparing my children for the future, and that is giving them a gift that I would not be able to give them myself. And that gift is the gift of language. Before I had children, I used to work for an international company, and I would travel, and everyone at that table spoke multiple languages. That person spoke 4 languages, that person spoke 5 languages, the person next to me spoke 3. I was the only one when I would travel with this company that only spoke English. And they would have to have meetings in English because of me. And so even though my children were going to come to St. John Vianney no matter what, when I found out about the dual language program and this is going to be part of their curriculum, for me, it was, I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure my children are in the school and are able to experience something and have something that I was not given as a child.
The overall transition has been a fruitful transition. As I mentioned before previously, there was some a little pushback. And I guess it's just because of the fear of something new, something different. But overall, it's been a very positive experience. There's been much growth from the experience, not just as an educator, but within our community, and being able to support our families and their authenticity has been something that's been very satisfying. It is a lot of work, but I feel that that's the business we're in. As educators, it is a lot of work, but if you have the passion for it, then even more so in this program, it's very satisfying to see our children growing and learning and becoming bilingual and biliterate. It's a way to support our community, support our families and their authenticity, and it's a stepping stone to become globalized in our world today. And it was interesting to hear that our school was going to be moving in that direction. There was pushback from families within our school community, but then there was also many parents that were curious enough to want to stick with the program. There was uncertainty, especially because I considered myself to be bilingual, fluent bilingual, but not biliterate, as I was raised here in Florida. And I came from my home country at the age of 2. So I wasn't biliterate, but I was fluently bilingual. I love the program now. I think it's an excellent program, and I believe that there's many benefits to the program because of the ability that the children gain from being in a program like this. It's a complex program, but challenging, but necessary.
Well, just a little background. I don't really speak Spanish. I am in a Spanish household, so we speak Spanish at home, but I understand. I just don't speak it. So coming here, getting to hear it and see the kids use it, it's helped me too with my language. But it's really amazing to see what they can do in 2 languages. And then I'm also a parent of a student who goes here, and what he's experienced in his dual language in pre-K has been amazing. So he went from never speaking except like 2 or 3 words in Spanish to having conversations with his grandmother. And then he'll try to teach me Spanish too. It's amazing to see how the kids can find the cognates, and that helps me. That really helped me understand a few more things than what I knew before. The bridging is amazing because it really helps the students who have a dominant language reach into that dominant language and understand the concept even better in the other language. I found that to be the case. Overall, it's amazing. It's definitely a huge commitment, I think, on the educator's part, because it's different. This is my first year doing it, and I've taught for over 20 years. It's definitely a commitment, but it's a great commitment because you see what the kids can do and how they can grow in both languages. So that's my experience with it.
En mi experiencia como maestra en el programa dual y a través de los años he podido experimentar el crecimiento que tienen los estudiantes en ambos idiomas. Ellos pueden desarrollarse, ellos pueden aprender, ellos pueden entender que una vez ellos desarrollan un lenguaje, también tienen la habilidad para desarrollar el otro. Somos instrumentos para que ellos puedan expandir sus horizontes, para que ellos puedan darse cuenta del potencial que ellos tienen y cuán efectivo puede ser el aprender 2 idiomas. Al principio no es fácil, pero una vez uno aprende y descubre lo que uno necesita para poder darle a los estudiantes, pues se convierte en algo que uno puede hacer con más facilidad y a la misma vez es una recompensa muy grande el ver cómo esos estudiantes se desarrollan, aprenden y crecen. En el pasado, cuando estaba en la corriente regular enseñando inglés a los estudiantes, siempre abogaba por los estudiantes que llegaban de otros países y no tenían ningún conocimiento del inglés, sobre todo cuando querían retenerlos en el grado porque no sabían o no podían leer, escribir o hablar el inglés que se esperaba para ese grado, pero yo sabía que sí tenían el nivel de proficiencia en español para poder pasar al siguiente grado. Y pues para mí eso era muy importante, que ellos no se quedaran atrás, sino que pudieran, a la vez que aprendían el lenguaje inglés, también tener la oportunidad de mantener su lenguaje natal.
Where is your family from?
My family is from Egypt.
And what do you like most about learning in a dual language program?
What makes it so great is that I get to understand where people are from. It will also help me get better jobs when I become older. Also, I'm able to comprehend better the culture that I'm visiting or seeing. I speak and I'm also learning 3 languages: English, Spanish, and Arabic. I speak Arabic and English at home, and in school I speak English and Spanish.
Where is your family from?
Ethiopia, located in the Horn of Africa.
So what do you like most about learning in a dual language program?
You get twice as many opportunities, and as a non-Hispanic, I get to learn new cultures, traditions, and different versions of Spanish. Also, the Hispanic/Latino community is very heartwarming. Most of my friends are Hispanic. They are very nice, and I appreciate all of them. As well as my teachers, they have brought me a long way to achieve success.
Lo que me gusta más de aprender en español es que puedo hablar con mi abuelita.
So where is your family from?
Greece and Venezuela.
So what do you like most about learning in a dual language program?
Como puedes aprender más y puedes tener más amigos y aprender la cultura. También puedes escribir en otro idioma y hablar y aprender religión en otro idioma.